the actual stuff. And here you can see that, okay, so yeah. So finally we actually selected 5 tools for the overall study, and then we selected like parameters. So what are the parameters which we should look at in order, which are important for the selection of the thing. So one of the specific requirement was that we wanted to have a support for adaptive AutoSAR block sets in, okay. Then the next requirement was test vector generation, and we wanted it to be the automatic. Then we wanted a mill support, we wanted the SIL support, model in loop and software in loop, of course back-to-back testing. If there is something which is like done manually, we should be able to easily incorporate, or if there is something remaining from the automated thing, then there should be, like, it should be easy to fill this gap. So that was the next requirement. And then yeah, we just looked at the what are the dependency involved, and yeah, what is the final result of it. So as I said, like for the some, like, I haven't listed the actual tools what we compared, but of course if somebody is interested, we can talk offline and I can tell you which this tool is. So yeah, BTC is at the 3rd number, and there are a few others. And as you can see, we could just read through the documentation of the tools, and we could make a chart here that these are some yes, no, and okay, that kind of a thing. And we could make a thing that, okay, fine, tool 4 and 5 are having multiple no's, and so we can't proceed with this for the performance analysis. And of course, the tool 1 also had one no, but because we have a customer involved, and they also have some say in this process, so they said, okay, fine, even though it is no, we want you to consider it in the performance analysis. And we went to the next stage, which is the performance analysis. We started talking to the like different tool vendors, and we developed a model which was the right candidate, not too complex and not too simple. And then we actually did the performance comparison. And the parameters which we did the comparison, one is the execution and automated test generation time. So as you know, like when the automation, we are trying to generate the automatic test vectors, it is very important to like generate these test vectors in time. So if it takes like days, it is not really that good. So we should be able to generate in really quick fashion, okay. And for a medium complex model, if you see, there was a tool which was actually like taking more than a day for actually like generation of the test vectors itself. Whereas if you compare the BTC for the same model, it was able to generate like in less than 6 hours. And next we took like another tool which was even not able to generate the test cases for a complex model. It was like just a simple model itself, it was taking like more time as compared to the tool, first tool, and for a complex model it was simply not working. Then the next thing is, what is the percentage of the these automated test vectors? So if I need 100 test cases for the complete coverage, how many of it the tool is able to generate? So this was the second criteria. And when we look at the output of the tool 1, it was actually only around 60% of the coverage was achieved with this particular tool, whereas like BTC was able to give us around 80 to 90% of the coverage. And tool 3 didn't even come to the comparison because it failed to generate the test cases for the model candidate. It was just working for a very simple thing. And then we had like a complexity of model analysis for uncovered parts. So as I said, it should be easy to incorporate the new test cases which are not generated by the tool. And so it was like because here of course the coverage is less, so we need more effort for that. And here it was like coverage is more, so we needed very less effort in order to cover that gap. And then next criteria is integration of manual test cases with automatic test suite. So in case of like, so here we have to see how to generate those test cases, how to integrate it with the tool chain, and how to do the entire thing automatically. So it was fairly easy in case of BTC, and the other tool was not really that much convenient. Then the regeneration, like reuse of the generated test vectors and test code. So it was possible in case of BTC, it was not possible for the other tools. So with this simple approach, we were able to like compare the various tools and come to a conclusion that this is of course is the right tool for our project to go ahead with. Okay. So yeah, this is the thing. Then like maybe next